Some cream cheese bites coming your way. The recipe in the kitchen with Krista Numbers from Simplify Supper. How was your weekend?
It was amazing. And you know, it's a hot weekend. It's a hot summer day today. And I thought, I don't want to heat up the kitchen, right?
I don't either.
It just doesn't sound appealing. Sometimes I'll throw things in the crock pot on a day like this so that it's done and I don't have to stand over a hot stove. But today, salmon was on sale at Smith's. And so was pineapple. So I thought, let's do 2 different appetizers, or they could be dinner, I guess, but no cook.
Can I tell you, I went to Smith's last week and I was grabbing a couple items, and I feel like your recipes, the Simplify Supper recipes and how to get them, were on a couple like little spots in the store.
There's some grab and go type things.
And I felt like a star because I knew you. I was like, oh, I can do this.
Well, I hope it makes you feel like, hey, we can do this. Like we've got dinner done together.
This is something you grab and dinner's done?
Yeah, so this is on sale. It's the smoked salmon little fillets. You can also buy this, you know, where you just buy the thicker fillets and you can cook those. We have a lot of great recipes on Simplify Supper for that as well. But I simplified or / cheated a little bit and got this already done. You can just cut this up as small as you like. You like salmon.
I love salmon.
I feel like half my kids will gobble up salmon and half of them I have to kind of force feed it. So I know it's one of those things you love it or hate it, but I grabbed an English cucumber. The reason I went with the English cucumber is you can see it has less seeds in it, and so it's going to be a little bit less liquid. So I just kind of somewhat thinly sliced those.
I did not know the English cucumber wasn't as juicy, but you're right.
Yeah, less seeds, less juice. And then if you, I'm just going to kind of point and tell you what to do. So in that bowl I have 8 ounces of cream cheese. Okay. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of cream. That's just heavy whipping cream. Tablespoon of horseradish. A little goes a long way.
Because it gives it the zing.
And this is the kind out of the cooler, so it's fresh. And then the dill. Just about a couple tablespoons of freshly chopped dill. Okay. And then I have that hand mixer. You can just go ahead and give that a whirl.
You let me in the kitchen with you because you have it ready for me.
And I creamed the cream cheese a little bit already so that it didn't fly all over you. And so that's it. That's the topping. It's so simple. Okay, if you want it creamier, you can add even a little bit more of the heavy whipping cream. But I like how it's nice and thick. It's going to hold together. So if you serve this, and that dill comes out, just a pop of freshness. So you just take that and spoon it onto here, which you don't need to do. Well, you can if you want. And then you just top it with the salmon and these cute toothpicks that you can grab at Smith's.
So just a dollop.
Done. Just a little dollop.
And then how did you put the salmon on there?
So I just cut it kind of thin and then folded it over. Absolutely. And then, let's get the toothpick out for you.
This little guy on there, and then you get the salmon.
As much or as little salmon as you want. So I would just do, again, this is the smoked salmon, so it's already done, ready to go. You can just kind of fold it over.
Everyone, you're getting invited to a barbecue. It's happening. The 4th of July is coming up, the 24th of July. How fun are these for little appetizers?
And you can make them ahead. I would just keep them in the refrigerator until right before you go. Just loosely cover it, and then they're, ready to go. So easy. And then I also wanted to incorporate some pineapple. This, again, is on sale this week. Now, I love this pineapple salsa. And this is just kind of a rough idea of what you can do with it. So I cut up the pineapple. This is fresh out of, you can see I have the pineapple right here. I'll show you why. And then I put some Roma tomatoes, some diced red bell pepper, and some cilantro. This is just kind of what I had in my fridge, but you could add jalapeno, you could add red onion, green onion, whatever you have on hand that, you know, meets your fancy, that sounds good to you. Because that pineapple already has so much juice in it, you don't need to add any oil or anything like that. You do want to add maybe a little bit of lime juice.
Oh, yeah.
And one trick that I like to do, because sometimes, you know, you buy a lime and it's hard to get the juice out of it. So what you can do is microwave these for about 15 seconds before you squeeze the juice out. And and you will get
just in the microwave, 15 seconds, and then it's more juicy?
15 seconds. Any longer, it might explode all over. But yeah, and it's more juicy, or just kind of roll it around.
I didn't know that.
And then so you can get every bit of juice out of it that way.
The tartness of the lime with the sweetness of the pineapple, that looks like heaven for salsa.
It is. And you can use this salsa. If you want to cook up a nice salmon fillet, you could put this on top of that. It doesn't have to be served with chips, but it's always good served with chips.
I want to do everything you just said and make both of these recipes. If you do as well at home, go to our website. We'll link you to the recipe, goodforutah.com/GTU. It will be right there. And then don't forget to check out simplifysupper.com. Go to Smith's, grab your groceries, and have dinner done in minutes. Krista is all about being with your family and making it easy for you. Did you just make a pineapple boat?
I made a pineapple boat. Yes, you can make that just for fun
because
if you
you're good
want.
like that.
Just take a sharp knife, cut it right down the middle. Just add an extra little pop of fun.
You're a keeper. We're going to keep you here every darn Monday. Thank you, Krista. We'll be right back with more Good Things Utah.
Cabinets and